The streets is the dumbest shit you could do. But if you using the streets after fame, after success, that's just the dumbest shit you can fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
It's the dumbest shit you can do. And I think uh still following street rules and morals after being successful can get you in bad predicaments and have you looking kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the street shit don't teach. A lot of street shit teach you the wrong thing, like not being vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
You could be vulnerable and a man at the same time. That doesn't make you less of a man. You can tell another man how you feel and tell him and sit down and talk to him, rather there's beef or not. That doesn't make you less of a man. At least you can leave knowing that's how that person felt. That's why that person did that, and move on. Because the best part about life is getting old and following street shit and trying to be in the street still after being successful. That only ends you in two places: dead or in jail. Worry about what you can do to impact and help children that look up to you. To stop thinking this street shit is cool. The
Mm-hmm.
street shit is not cool. It's not fun. It's not cool. And if you think it is fun, at the end of fun, bad things happen at the end of fun. But happiness always ends with joy.
Mm-hmm.
Joy. I'm seek joy. I don't look for happiness. That's
Same.
where happiness is.
Same.
Did I just? Yeah, I'm looking for joy. That's where happiness is.
Mm-hmm.
Fun is temporary.
Just like happiness is temporary.
It, that fun shit is temporary, and bad shit always happen at the end of fun.
You know,
Hey, I'm not looking for fun. I'm looking for joy. I want to be happy. I want to help other people, other kids, and show them it's a different way other than just the street.
and I think for me, especially in this space of like developing black boys and men, or black boys into men, is really getting them to understand that their emotions is their power. So you're never supposed to disrespect her in a way that makes her feel lesser than. He was like, "You're right." I said, "Okay, so how did she make you feel?" Then he thought about it, and he was like, "She hurt my feelings." I was like, "Now say that. Lead with that. That don't make you any less of a man, of a boy, of a young man when you say that." And that's what they're looking for you to express how you feel instead of reacting to what they're saying.
And one thing I noticed in one of Thug clips is that when he got real emotional and tears started falling, he put the shades on. Hey man, it's all right. It's all right to cry when your heart is broken. When you had your friend right there every day with you, you making hit records. But make sure again, like you just said, you leading with shit. You leading with love, and you leading with good intentions. You leading with, hey, you broke my heart. This how I felt when you did this. Ask. You can ask. Why did you do that? And I don't have to yell at you. I just at that moment I just want my answers. I want to tell you how I felt. I'm coming here with good intentions, and that's it.
And I just feel, at some point as men, black men, and this is a broader conversation, but we have to be accountable for ourselves before we try to be accountable for somebody else. And I think part of where the struggle is, though, is the OGs. And I say this in my work now, where it's like we got to start telling, especially in this day and age, we got to start telling our kids, just like how we tell them that to choose their peers wisely, because their peers will, not be good for them. It's the same thing for their adults. You got to choose your adults wisely. Like we have to start to drill that in their heads for them to understand every adult is not an adult. It's some adults that's cosplaying as an adult, but they're actually a kid. There's a lot of black men out here that's cosplaying as a man when they're really a boy. I feel like Thugger right now in this current time is acting like a boy. Someone who can't regulate his emotions. I would say communicate his emotions in a way that will lead to a productive conversation that can get him out of whatever hole he feels he's in. Because you think about it, right?
I learned before I become a victim, I'm gonna look at myself as a suspect,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna take self accountability on the things that I did wrong. What did I do wrong first? What did I do wrong? Because it's cause and effect a lot of the times. So
Mm-hmm.
what did I do wrong first to for this to happen? For us to get in this predicament, for me to get in this predicament, what did I do first? I have to take accountability of what I did, accept what I did, and then move forward and see, oh, okay, I got you in here. I'm the reason why. My fault. Won't happen again. But it always start with that self accountability. Look yourself in the mirror and see where the issue really stemmed from. Some majority of the time it's starting with you.
And one of the 7 rules, I don't know what the rule is, but it talks about how we go into, and I guess that's a good way to round out this conversation because I did say love is one of them, but we tend to go into relationships, whether it's friendships or romantic relationships, and we want them to love us the way that we were loved, and we don't learn how to love them in the way that they know to be loved. So we go into
Right.
situations already thinking of ourselves only.
hmm and that could literally come from trauma from your past relationship.
Yep.
You bringing in your past relationship trauma and drama, and then you're projecting it onto the next or the new person you're
Yep.
with,
Yep.
which is wrong. And we do that rather it's a relationship, friendship, whatever it may be. That's why that self accountability, man. That I learned a lot. Just sitting back and looking at what I did wrong first before I point the finger at somebody else.
Um, Black men, brothers, look at yourself first. Stop pointing
Look in
fingers.
that mirror.